Well, I am in the village of Tremechion in North Wales. Well, actually, I'm just leaving Tremechion. And yes, I'm on a mission. Another one. Nice laburnum. The side of the road here. With the bird song. Okay, I'm after more geocaches. 2 today, a potential 2 finds. Like I said earlier, I'm coming out of Tremechion, heading towards the Denbigh side, climbing up. It's called the Rock, this one, the first one, and then the other one I'm doubling back through Tremechion, and it's the other side of Tremechion. Potential 2 geocaches. Will I succeed? Who knows? Right, I'll be turning off here now and starting to climb. There are going to be some cracking views on this mission. Cracking views of heading towards the North Wales coast. Right, just ahead there is the stile. I leave the road, head onto the path. The Graig. I'm probably about a quarter of an hour away from the moments where I have to get my GPS device out. Just smell this elderflower. Something's really lovely smell, really strong. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to be gaining a bit of height. And there's going to be some cracking views heading over Denbighshire. And in case you were wondering, if you haven't seen the first video, the first mission, if you're not sure what a geocache is, I explain it in that video. I'm not going to explain exactly what a geocache is in this video, but if you check out mission number 1, I explain it in that, exactly what a geocache is. Potential 2 today. And like I said earlier, there's going to be some good views from this cache site and from the other cache site. Well, not so much from the other cache site, but on the way to that cache site, I'll be doubling back and heading back through Tremechion, and there's going to be cracking views, which you will see later. Anyway, let's keep going. Coming to another kissing gate now. Gaining a lot of height on this one. You can see there, I'll get a bit nearer. See there, the Graig, North Wales Wildlife Trust Nature Reserve. There's a quarry and all sorts of rock cottage, Tanna Graig. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. Never ever been here before. Just down the road from Denbigh. If I can get through this gate. Summit Pen y Graig. There's a path that way. There's a path that way. So it's GPS time, I think. So yeah, anyway. Get back to you in a minute. I'll be here, I think, for quite some time. After I found the cache, I'll do a bit of exploring and try and find the quarry and all sorts. So anyway, I'll get my GPS out now. So I'm not sure whether I go that way or that way. So I'll get back to you in a minute. Well, there's actually quite a maze of paths here. There's a quarry, Chwarel, which is that way. There's another path up that way, but with the GPS out, and you can see when I start, if I put it there. See the blue arrow, and then you got on the outskirts of it, you got the red. Well, that's my cache. And if I start moving, see, it's pointing, telling me to go up this path. So that's the way I'm going to head. Without the GPS, you wouldn't have no chance of getting these caches. So anyway, I'm on the right path. Which is heading up that way, it's telling me, but you can see the path. I've got to keep to the path. No doubt the path heads up that way. So I'm on the right, going in the right direction anyway. Probably about 10 minutes away now. On my way back, I'll head down that other path towards the Chwarel, which is quarry. Have a look what's going on down there. It's a maze of paths. There's one heading up that way now. Amazing place. There's one heading down that way. And me, this is the way I'm heading for the cache. As you can see, I am on course. I'll get back to you in a minute. Beautiful view. Anyway, back to the job in hand. I'm 449 feet away. You can see that there. Something like that anyway. And it's telling me it's in this, where are we going now? Over here. Don't know if you can make that out on the GPS. But I'm heading in the right direction anyway. Counting down, just over 400 feet away. Telling me it's up here somewhere. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I'm at GZ, ground zero. And that means I'll just be within a few feet. So the search is on to find the cache. So anyway, I'll get back to you. Just show you a bit more of the view. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Denbighshire, North Wales. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a second. Well, this one was a bit tricky, considering the size of it. It took me about 5 minutes to find this one. But anyway, it's quite battered. And I was looking at some of the people that have found it. They've been leaving comments saying the logbook's wet. And there it is there, that's the logbook. Inside there, and it's absolutely knackered. You see the bits and pieces that are in these things. Pencils and all sorts of toys and a bit of money and what have you. But what I've got with me is a paper in a plastic bag to act as a logbook, which I'll put that in there now, because there's no way you can sign that. Absolutely soaking, the lid's knackered on it, doesn't even fit, it needs a new container. But like I say, I've been reading the logs of people that have found this cache, and they've all been saying that it needs maintenance. But I have got a new logbook, so anyway, I'll get that signed and I'll get that put away, and I'll head back down and explore the quarry and a bit more around here before I venture for the second cache, which is through Tremarchan and the other side of Tremarchan. And there's cracking views on the way to that cache as well. So anyway, it's the first cache in the bag. Okay, that's the cache. New logbook put in and signed and put back in its hidey hole. I'm just about to drop back down out to the quarry, but before I leave, I'll just show you the Clwydyn Range, the view of the Clwydyn Range, or the Clwydyns we call them. It's a mountain range from here. There's Moyler Park, and you can see the TV mast there. That's on Moyler Park. And then you got hang on, where am I? Got Penacloddiau. Oh, that's Moyler Park. And then you got Penacloddiau. And in the distance, you got Moel Famau. You can see the Jubilee Tower there, of Moel Famau. So it's just a quick look at the Clwydyns including mountain range. And I have got walks and everything covering that, probably on this channel and Denby Vids, one of my other YouTube channels. Anyway, heading down to the quarry now. Amazing place up here, never ever been up here before. It's like a maze, a network of paths and stuff, and a geocache as well. So anyway, heading down to the quarry now, see what I can find there. Well, not see what I can find, there's no geocache, but you know what I mean. Anyway, look at that bit of view. Beautiful, isn't it? Denbighshire, North Wales. And actually you can see Llandudno. If I can see the Great Orme there. You can see the sea, land, the sea, and then you got the Great Orme. Or the Great Orme and the Little Orme. That's Llandudno. Or Llandudno. Anyway, dropping down now to the quarry. And then it's on to the next cache. And as you can see, there are some signs and way down. And that's not the way I'm going down. Anyway, just going to say there's picnic benches and all sorts up here. There's one there, and I passed a few earlier on the way up. This would be an absolutely fantastic place to come and have a picnic. This view. I mean, it's not a brilliant day today, but imagine a nice sunny day, sitting here eating your butties and having a cuppa and looking out at that. Hey? Doesn't get any better, does it? Just does not get any better than that. I wouldn't exactly like to come here if it was windy. So I know what it's like on Moel Famau. Well, anywhere really. But beautiful. I can sit here all day and look at that. But I've got a job to do. That's when I'm heading back now. That's Tremarchion. Or a bit of it. It's not a very big place, but that's a bit of Tremarchion, and the cache is just through Tremarchion. It's the other side. And it's a bit of an unusual one. The actual cache itself. That's if I find it. You never know. But anyway, I'm dropping down to the quarry now. I'll see you in a minute. And you can see this tree here. Don't know what sort of tree it is, to be honest, but you see the little plaque there. It's been planted in memory of a loving husband. Must have come here for walks or whatever. Yep, look at that. Beautiful place to come for a walk, I tell you. The views, the wildlife, and a geocache. Anyway, that's the way back to the road, but I'm off to the Chwarel, which is quarry. Someone behind me with a dog. Well, I've seen a black dog anyway. Probably heard me talking, seen me by myself, and probably thought, bloody hell, what's he going on about? Talking to himself. But anyway, off to the Chwarel. See? You learn Welsh in my videos at the same time. Amazing place this. I'll have to come here again, really explore it. And another thing that's scattered everywhere is these things. Bird boxes. They're all over the place. Actually, I'm at the Chwarel, I think. Just see through the tree. Oh yeah, bloody hell. Oh, this has suddenly come out of nowhere. The Chwarel. Amazing. What's down here? Oh, not so much a... thought there was going to be a massive drop here then. There's picnic benches there. Well, that's a Just a normal bench there, all over the place here. Surprised it's not, well, probably on the weekend perhaps. But I was just going to say, it's surprising there's not hundreds of people here. It's an amazing place. But anyway, that's the Chwarel, or quarry. And you see the path heads on up there then. I haven't got time, I've got a job to do. Second cache, so I'm headed back to the road now and back through Tremarchan, and I'll show you the views as well on the way. So anyway, Chwarel. Anyway, I'm headed back now. Second cache, hopefully. Bar black sheep, eh? Back on the road again. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? Well, passed through Tremarchan, and just by these red bricked houses here, I turn off and head off up that way. Starting to climb a bit now. And actually I may not need my geocache on this one, because there are, have you got the feeling you've been watched? There are a few photos of people that have found this cache, and they've photographed the GZ, the ground zero, and it's like a footbridge over like it must be a stream, so it doesn't look very big, and that's where the cache is hidden. So I'll find this footpath off this track, and then follow the footpath. Hopefully I'll come to that little bridge and I won't need my GPS unit, and then the search is on then for the second cache, which is a bit of an unusual one. So anyway, I'll get back to you. Oh, there. It says I'll get back to you when I found the path. This has got to be it. Anyway, probably get back to you when I found the GZ. Right, I've had to get my GPS out because there's no clear path. I'm just waiting for it to log on to these satellites. It'll bleep when it's found my position. Come on, you're in the open air. There we go, ready to go. That bleeping means that it's logged onto the satellites. So anyway, let's see if I'm on the right road. Or the right path. Put it onto dashboard. It's got my there There we go. Right, let's just get moving. Houston, we got a problem. It's saying it's down that way. Oh, right past it. I thought it was up there. I thought it was a bit of a longer walk. And the GPS was telling me, it says, no, you're going the wrong way, mate. Don't know if you can see. Show it there. See the red? I don't know if you can, hope you can see it, but it's saying, see the main arrow, it's gone red. That means I'm going in the wrong direction. And on the outer circle, see the, I don't know if you can see the red. Well, that's the cache, and it's saying it's behind me. So I turn round, and it's turned blue, and it's turned green. The little cache, I hope you can see it, it's saying it's in that direction. And I just looked through the trees, and it's there. That's the little bridge. So good job I got this out. I thought it was further up there, but that's it there. That's GZ anyway. That's it there, the little bridge. So that's where the cache is hidden. And I didn't think it was so close to the path. So good job I got this out. Otherwise I thought it was much further up there. So anyway, switch this off now. Switch my GPS off, and the search is on for this unusual cache. I got company with me too. Four-legged geocacher. So anyway, that's GZ, and I got gloves. Got my rucksack on with me today, and a few bits and pieces. And I got some rigger gloves on because of the nettles. I expected there's going to be bramble. That bleep there is telling me that I've arrived at GZ. Hope you picked it up. I don't know. That's why I've got my gloves with me anyway. So the search is on. I'll get back to you when I found it, or if I find it. Anyway, that's GZ. Hopefully I should have another cache in the bag. Oh well, I have searched everywhere, literally everywhere, and I just cannot find it. Put my gloves on, I've been stung, I've had them in thistles, brambles, and I have searched everywhere. I've even looked up in the trees, and even the cows came and gave me moral support. I just cannot find it. Absolutely cannot find it, but that's what it's all about. So I've given up. Heading back now. That's what geocaching is all about. You could get to walk miles to a location, have a good search and draw a blank, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? So, like I say, I've given up. I may come back another day, but I've searched everywhere. There's nowhere that I haven't had a rummage and a poke and a rooting. And it's big, the cache is big, it's a very unusual one too. I was hoping to find this one. I just cannot find it. There's no clue for this one either, like I said in the first video. Some caches, they leave a bit of a clue, but there's nothing for this one. Like look underneath or on top or behind sign and things like that. But it's maddening, but it's good fun. I just cannot find it. No idea where it is. I've searched everywhere. There's no little crook, little hiding place that I haven't searched. So I don't know where it is. No idea. Shall I have another go? No, I'm going to give up. I've been here about 20 minutes, something like that. But there's nowhere else to search. That's what I'm saying. And I've gone over places, little nooks and crannies. I've gone over them and searched them again. It's just can't find it. And another thing, though, I have to say, some of these caches, they do go missing. You know, you can search and you think, oh, I didn't find it, but in reality the actual cache is not there. So the wind's blown it away, or the cows and knock it into rivers and stuff like that. So it may not be there actually. The last time it was found, it was last year, sure it was 2016. But it's maddening, but it's good fun, you know. I just cannot find it, and I was hoping to get that one, but anyway, give it up. So, thanks for joining me again on another mission. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.